There's like an ominous looking path that's going down here, so we're just going to follow it, see what happens. Hello, my name is Megan. Welcome back to my channel, Megan Chan Vlogs, where I talk about fitness, travel and dogs. Say hi. Hey. I have Joe with me again. So we've just got the train from Venice to Rimini in Italy. We've just got off the train now, rather hurriedly, because it got in early. And I had like all my laptop and iPad out and everything, so I just had to like quickly ram that back in.
Anyway,
we are walking, we're being fancy, we've got a hotel for 2 nights. We're walking to the hotel now. It's about like a 25-minute walk from the station. What we have noticed is it smells of marijuana a lot here. We are going, oh pal, I think there's a dog park up there.
It says it's an urban green area.
Oh my goodness, no, but there's like a gated bit. I think it's a dog park. Anyway, we are. Well, I think we're going past it, aren't we?
No, we've got to go off there.
Oh no. Oh, maybe when
we can do a similar ETA where I go straight on that we go past the dog park.
Yeah, let's do that. So yeah, it smells a bit of marijuana here, but other than that, it's beautiful and there's a dog park down there, so we love those vibes.
Some time later.
We've come out for the evening. We're dressed posh.
Hello.
I've got my shawl, but I've got my jacket because it's actually quite chilly. So we're checked into our hotel, which is very nice. We've got a sea view. We're literally like down by the sea now, and we're going out for tea, which is nice. So I'm hoping for some pasta because I like this. Can you see it? Oh, there's like a black cocker spaniel.
That's
oh my
baby.
goodness! Oh my goodness! I'm gonna have to get a shot. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna pretend that I'm like vlogging.
Okay.
Oh my goodness! It was really cute. So that was the dog. So we're going somewhere that does pasta because it's Italy. I've also got a craving for chicken nuggets, but I might have pasta. It's closed. It's closed. So we're gonna try and find somewhere that's open. It is our full day in Rimini today. Oh. Is that a supermarket? Let's get Coke.
Yeah.
So it is our full day in Rimini today. We're actually leaving Rimini. The reason that we're stayed here is to get to San Marino because San Marino is its own country, and I've got an aim to visit all the countries in Europe. So we had our breakfast this morning at the hotel, which was lovely. We're walking to the train station now to get a bus to San Marino. We're on the bus. If you get this bus, you need to, there's a Burger King, actually we're just going past it right now. So that Burger King there, you need to go to the tobacconist, which is there, and you buy the ticket from the lady. You buy a return is €12 each. It's cash only, she doesn't take card, and the Burger King next door opens at 10 if you need to go for a wee before you get on the bus. The bus stop. Also, what number is this bus? 160. The bus is number 160, and you need to get it from a bus stop that is just outside Hotel Napoleon.
I know it's nothing new, but it's so good to see you.
We're in San Marino. The bus journey was fine. It was like 40 minutes, and it's very hilly. So San Marino itself is up a hill. Thankfully the bus dropped us like near the top of the hill, but it's like hilly to walk around as well, you know. The first stop we went to was to the tourist information because you can get a tourist stamp. So you have to pay €5 for this, but I'm not really like collecting souvenirs from anywhere. So we both got stamps in our passports, which was very exciting. Now we're just on the lookout for a toilet, and then gonna have a bit of a drink and then explore. We've been sat having our drinks. We're at a really peaceful place actually. Well, it's peaceful when we're not here. Just looking over San Marino. We're planning to go for some lunch. I had a bit of a nightmare with a public toilet. So you had to pay to go in, and it was like a sliding door situation. But it's one of those where it disinfects itself, and I was really concerned it was going to disinfect itself like when I was in there. So it's really quiet around here at the moment because it just doesn't seem to be tourist season here, which is nice. So the door started closing and I got the willies. It was like out of the way of everyone else, so I like slammed my foot against it to stop it from closing. But then it started closing again. I was like, Jo, can you just like come and stand here and keep the door open? She was like, well, like whilst you wait. And I was like, yeah, whilst I wait. It what there's like the whole there's like
Tour de France has
appeared. Yeah, the Tour de France has appeared. You know, when I was like, it was really quiet. Anyway, so it wasn't like a secluded bit, but so Jo just like held the door open whilst I went for a wee. Like I wasn't on trip. Then when I came out, it started like alarming and then made this like shh noise. So it like the whole thing did disinfect itself. I was just really concerned that it was going to disinfect itself when I was in there. It's just a bit of a trauma, you know. Anyway, so we're going to go for lunch. Jo's found a place called, what is it called, Ristorante Bolognese.
Yeah. I love it.
And apparently it has nice food and dogs are allowed in there, so we love those vibes. And then there's some, we picked up a map from the tourist information, and there's some like cliff walk thing on here. So there's a couple of towers to look at and then a cliff walk afterwards. So we thought we'd go for food first and then do the cliff walk. So these are the plans. It's a little bit nippier because we're like higher up here, but I've got my packable jacket in there. So those are the plans. We come out for pizza. We asked for it without cheese, obviously. They were shook. But I've got ham, sausage, what looks like artichoke, mushroom, olives.
Sometime later.
We're on our way up to the first tower and we've come to what they call panoramic gardens. And look at that view. They are not lying about it being a panoramic garden. We've seen the three towers, we're trying to find a cliff path. We think we found it. There's like an ominous looking path that's going down here, so we're just going to follow it, see what happens. So I feel like this is just like a classic Megan and Jo adventure. I think we're on the cliff path, but it kind of looks a little bit like a Via Ferrata, like this sort of situation. So, and all we seem to be doing is going down. Oh, there's someone coming back up. Okay, there must be an out the other side. But all we seem to be doing is going down. Just slightly concerning, so I thought we were meant to be going across. So we're still on the cliff walk. We're not quite back in San Marino. The first tower's up there somewhere, so who knows? But there's nice views. Jo is the view. This is the new development. We've got some sort of like fences, wires. There's a lot of shops with guns as well, so don't know if we're in the middle of an MOD bit, but I'm hoping to get out alive, do you know what I mean? We've actually managed to make it back into what we think is San Marino, but we're like quite down the hill from where we started. Jo, however, has spotted a funicular. So, well, it looks like a cable car type situation. So we're just gonna kind of like go down to there now. It's only €2.80 for a single, like back into town, and I just blew in love a cable car, you know. We found a bar at the funicular, so I've got a lemon soda because I love me a lemon soda.
I have a slightly beer, which apparently is slightly abusive.
The chappies here are very friendly, so we're going to have this and then hopefully get the oh, it's counting down to the next one, and hopefully get the funicular back up to San Marino. We are back from, it's warm in here. We're back from San Marino. We're back in our hotel room. Look how fancy we are. We fancy. Anyway, so we're having a picky tea. We went to a supermarket. I was really hungry, so I bought random things like canned peaches. It is ring pull, so we can open it. And also some like spicy nuts. And I don't do well with spice, but anyway, that is by the by. But most excitingly, got some Pokemon crisps. So it says it's got a fantastic surprise in it. I really hope that it's like a transfer tattoo. It's not a transfer tattoo. It is cool though. The Pikachu.
Oh, you're right. It's a Pikachu.
It's a Pikachu. On like a sucky thing. That's pretty cool, to be fair.
Nice.
If I can attach it to my backpack in any way. Hopefully. Anyway, that brings us to the end of our Rimini and San Marino vlog. Tomorrow we're getting the train, so I'm going to Rome and Jo's going to Bologna because she flies home the day after. I've got a few nights in Rome. I'll say bye to the vlog, Jo.
Bye. It's been wonderful and we didn't die.
We nearly died, but we didn't die. Thank you very much for watching. The next vlog will be coming at you from Rome.